This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Off the lap cars to get where he needs to get. They've also paired him with Pat Tryson, who's won races in Sprint Cup.
Around goes the
Brad
99
Keselowski.
Jim
We have a
Trado.
caution.
Buster Graham in the 99 running in the third spot, spinning coming out of turn number 4. And the carnage happens behind him.
See the 13 of Jeb Burton involved.
Justin Allison in the 88. We see the 48 sliding across the grass. That's Sean Corr. Justin Boston in the 25 running for a championship. A lot of damage to the left front of that car.
See Justin turning the switches off. There's the Smoky Mountain Herbal Snuff Toyota for Jeb Burton.
The first car we saw sideways. Here's coming off of turn 4.
It looks like there may have been a bit of a tap from Chase Elliott in the 9 car into the back of that 99 of Buster Graham. Chase may have been tapped a little bit from behind by the 98 of Mason Mitchell.
Yeah, accordion effect once again. We see that so many times when we come to super speedways like here and Talladega.
Road there, the entrance to pit road.
Temper's already high on pit road. Not happy at all about the outcome of this incident. Defoe.
Front 2 cars able to clear Mary Ave and move down to the bottom of the racetrack.
Preferred line right down against the double yellow line. And now side-by-side racing. Frank Kimmel in the 44. Big hit by the 55 of Leilani Munter, as well as the 54 of Matt Krzyzewski. There's Matt stopped on the infield now. So the caution has come out once again. We'll try to figure out what caused this incident.
Yeah, they were running up in the top 20, right around the top 20 when that happened.
That's Leilani Munter in the 55 making her way onto pit road.
Krzyzewski, the 54 car, was around sideways. Leilani Munter with really nowhere to go in that 55 car. Got squeezed up into the outside wall. Nice job by the 22 right there of Tyler Reddick to get by that.
Heading for his 9th win at this racetrack.
Yeah, it's obvious that Bobby has a little bit of damage to that car, and it may be affecting that car. And I would have said definitely affecting it until I saw Kyle Busch win the Sprint Unlimited
right.
with a destroyed race car, it seemed like.
You can win from anywhere at Daytona International Speedway. Still out front, Grant Enfinger.
Oh, got a caution on the racetrack.
Caution in turn 2. It looks as though the field will begin to slow down now. 33, we saw problems for Cody Weisner earlier. His crew chief Austin Dillon in the pit box was hoping that a caution would come out and they could work on the front end of that car. Obviously some issues with the 33 has sent him into the infield. What happened? Coming in the upper right of your screen, you already see the 33 of Weisner sideways. But Ron Drager wanted these drivers to experience smoke coming out of the 06 of Ed Pampa. Ed was able to get the free pass earlier, and now Ed wants out of that car as quickly as he can. You see him drop in the window net. Smoke continuing to roll out from underneath the hood.
I think that's going to delay our restart here. He's right off the racetrack at the entrance to turn 1.
Dropped the window net right away. Looked like he was going to try to climb out, but now it looks as though he's trying to refire the engine.
Yeah, you can see his left hand trying to flip some switches and put it in gear. Maybe he's going to drive it back.
Coming off of turn number 4, you see the smoke starting to roll from underneath the 06 of Ed Pampa. And then after he went through the tri-oval, I think he decided that something was definitely wrong with that car, and he spins just before he gets to the grass past pit road exit.
Yeah, the reason he...
With Frank Kimmel just behind him, Chase Elliott will be on the outside with Brian Silas behind him as they come back into the tri-oval. 7 laps of racing to go. Green flag back in the air.
See, John West Townley moved to the outside before he got to the start-finish line. He was alongside Brian Silas at the start-finish line, and he's going to go ahead and complete that pass. Arca officials will have to look at that. Maybe he'll back off now and get in behind the 17, but it's going to cost him a lot of space.
And that inside line is the one that's moving now. Chase Elliott in the 9 dropping back on the outside. John West Townley will come up behind the 9, but they've already lost about 8 spots as they fall back behind that inside line, working well behind Grant Enfinger. Enfinger, Frank Kimmel, 1 and 2. Right behind them, Clay Campbell in the 52, running 3rd.
In the Arca Series, once the green flag is out, as long as you pass to the outside, it's okay. We've got 3 really strong cars lined up on the outside now, with Chase Elliott, John West Townley, and Dylan Kwasniewski, but they're not really gaining on that inside line.
And not a lot of laps remaining, just 6 to go here at Daytona.
This is John West's Zaxby's Toyota right here, lined up behind that 9 of Chase Elliott. You see Chase pull over to try to side draft a little bit off that 22, that black car of Tyler Reddick.
4 cars now line up on that outside line, trying to get some momentum. Working their way through 3 and 4 once again. The pack coming off of turn number 4. Enfinger in front of Frank Kimmel, Clay Campbell, Tom Hessert, and Bobby Gerhart, your top 5.
How did Bobby Gerhart make his way back up in the top 5?
He seems to do it every time we come here to Daytona. A little bit of damage to the right side of that 5. That happened within the first 5 laps of this race, but he's been able to stick to it.
So right behind the 17 of Brian Silas, we saw the 48. You see him right there. That's Sean Corr in James Hilton's car. We haven't talked a lot about Sean Corr. James Hilton made his farewell run last year, retired as a driver. Here he is right here with a chance to win this race with Sean Corr.
Sean Corr in the top 10, running in the 7th spot. Inside of 5 laps of racing remaining. The field making their way through 3 and 4 once again. The outside line trying to work together. The 9 of Chase Elliott in front of John West Townley and Dylan Kwasniewski. Not making up a lot of ground though. 4 laps of racing to go. Enfinger, Kimmel, Campbell, Hessert, and Gerhart, your top 5.
Remember, we were talking at the top of the show how Chase Elliott, Dylan Kwasniewski both were here with a different agenda. They were here to win the race, certainly, but to get some experience and get approved to run the nationwide race next week. I think they've done enough to get approved. John West Townley will be in our Camping World Truck Series race next week.
John West Townley running for the championship, not only in the Arca Racing Series, but also going to run the full time in the Camping World Truck Series as well. Riding along with the 98 of Mason Mitchell.
See some steam coming out at the base of the windshield of that 98 car. But coming down for 3 laps to go here. You're not looking at the water temperature gauge anymore.
Right now, Grant Enfinger wanting this to stay green. 3 laps of racing to go. Enfinger in front. There's the steam still coming out at the base of the windshield. Can it hang on for 3 more laps? Enfinger, Kimmel, oh so close. He's finished 2nd here twice before. Running in the 2nd spot now again tonight.
22 starts here at Daytona. 2nd's his best.
Clay Campbell trying to have a career best finish in the Arca Racing Series tonight. He's run just on the super speedways. His best finish was 14th a year ago here. Now running in the 3rd spot.
Tom Hessert doing a nice job, has made his way up into the top 5 right now, running 4th in front of Bobby Gerhart.
5 more miles remain. 2 laps at Daytona.
Brian Silas, the 17, jumps outside, side by side with the 5 of Gerhart.
Gerhart able to make the move by, as well as Sean Corr. Now that 17 begins to drop back.
It's hard to have the patience, Rick, to stay in line there. You know, I can't win this race from 5th or 7th or whatever. Brian Silas jumped out of line. It's going to cost him.
That outside line not moving quickly, but they're a very aggressive move. Getting out of line.
It was Derek Lancaster, the 56 car.
Lancaster able to hang on to it. This time by. White flag will go in the air. Coming into the trioval, Grant Enfinger sees the white flag. One more time around at Daytona.
Remember, the Arca Racing Series will finish under green. In NASCAR, once you see the white flag, the next flag finishes it. If this race were to go under caution right now, we would have a green-white checker.
All right, Phil, you only have a couple seconds, but tell me your strategy if you're Frank Kimmel. Do you try to move out of line and see if Clay Campbell will go with you?
You wait till the last second, I think. You see right now Grant Enfinger right on the bottom of the racetrack. Look at Bobby Gerhart go out. If he sees cars coming on the outside with a run, he may pull out to get that push.
That's exactly what Bobby Gerhart has done. He's got that run. He's on the outside. The momentum stalls a bit, though, as they go through 3 and 4. He's on the outside of Tommy Hessert, battling for the 4th spot. Coming out of turn number 4, Grant Enfinger. Just a few hundred yards to go. Enfinger looking for his first win at Daytona. Enfinger's going to win it here.
I think Grant's probably speechless right now.
Grant Enfinger gets his 3rd career win in the Arca Racing Series, and it comes at no bigger stage.
Frank Kimmel's 3rd second-place finish here. What an outstanding job, though, by Grant Enfinger. We talked to him a few moments ago. He felt like that he's had some good shots at winning on the speedways, getting away, but he's got her here. You look at him shake his fist.
37 different drivers have won in the Arca Racing Series here at Daytona. This is the 51st race. And remember, Bobby Gerhart has 8 wins with just 1 driver, so it's very rare for these drivers to be able to go back-to-back or even repeat win at Daytona. And now Grant Enfinger becomes the 37th different driver to win at Daytona in the Arca Racing Series. Let's hear from the winning owner, standing by with Ray Dunlap.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.